guess game 2, and I'm not even thinking about the series as a whole, because like I said earlier, I think game 2 is a must-win situation. So you kind of have to take it one game at a time. What is going to be the biggest piece of the puzzle for Carolina to, start at least giving themselves a chance against this Florida machine?
Against Florida, you're talking about. You
Right.
got to beat the Panthers. Is that what we're asking? How do you beat the Florida Panthers? Like, I guess
Freddie Anderson has to be perfect. I mean,
yeah, it almost seems like, is this a trick question, Katie?
You feel like they have to play a perfect game. That's where it's at.
That's how you beat them. Food poisoning.
Yeah, you do what Svechnikov does and run Bobrovsky. That's step 1. Yeah. Step 2 is you get Frederik Andersen to stand on his head and try to steal a game. I guess that really is it. If you can, get your goaltender to be better than their goalie, that might give you a chance. But, Florida is just such a good team, man. They're playing with so much confidence. And I feel like as every team is getting a little kind of battered and bruised, it feels like they're just kind of rounding into form. Like they're like, oh, I play better when I'm kind of bruised in. I'm hobbling around here.
Takes on the ownership of it, right?
And what Paul Maurice has been doing with them, and you saw it in Game 7 and you saw it in Game 1 against Carolina, he's activating their defense to jump into the attack. I mean, Nico Mikkola, this guy was not an offensive. Yeah, all of a sudden he's like Olli Jokinen. He's jumping into the play and he's dishing it to AJ Greer, and Seth Jones has the game of his life in Game 7. I mean, it's impressive because really, last year they had Montour and they had Ekman Larson. They had offensive guys on the blue line. These guys are not great offensive defensemen, but they're really contributing and they're putting their opposition on their heels. And that, I think right now Carolina is sort of discombobulated. And I think the thing that they're worried about is the Freddie Andersen that played in Game 1 is the playoff Freddie that we saw in blue and white for 5 years, and not the guy who was incredible in the first 2 rounds.